This is Eric with Casual Car Talk, and today we're going to be reviewing the Fiat 500 Abarth. This is Gus's. It's got an intercooler, it's got a tune, it's got a COWL intake, and it sounds like an absolute monster. Alright, Gus, tell me about some of these modifications you have on the Abarth.
Yeah, so a lot of it is pretty minor. We have, the most obvious is the COWL intake. You can see right here, which goes right through the COWL. If you caught the install video, we said that the tape was going to be temporary, but stay tuned.
Yeah.
This is basically... it's like a homemade version of the ATM Holy COWL intake, which is, I think it's safe to say, it's like the second best intake community agrees on. But other than that, just 4C coils, regapped plugs, everything that goes with that. It's got an MPX, just an AXELBAck exhaust.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds really good. I definitely like that exhaust.
Yeah, the cars are, anybody who's owned one knows they're straight pipe from the factory anyway.
Okay.
But a little AXELBAck can help. It really just deepens it up a little bit.
Let's do a soundbite of that. So what are some gripes you have with the Fiat? I mean, I know the wheels have been an issue to keep clean.
Yeah, so we just cleaned the wheels, and you can see, like, if you get close, you can tell they're not spotless.
Yeah.
Not even close.
And to put it in comparison, we washed the front ones and not the rears, and there's just that much brake dust where the front ones looked like black and white. I mean, they were just covered in brake dust.
Two different colors.
It's unlocked, right?
Yeah, so it's unlocked. This door handle just doesn't work from the outside right now, so you just have to get in that way. Such a small thing, but like it's annoying. Like tunable, fun, all that, but it's not a rocket ship, but it doesn't have to be. It's I think as much fun as you can have for what I've got into it. So, what
did you pay for it with mileage and what year it was?
Yeah, so it was a 2013. Well, it is a 2013. I bought it last year. About last March, so March of 19, I bought it with 27,000 miles on it from a dealer. Not that like adds value, but paid $89.99 out the door.
Yeah, I remember when you sent it to me, I said, if it looks too good to be true, it is.
Yeah.
And it's probably got issues, and we went and test drove it, and you fell in love with it, and I couldn't find anything wrong. So.
Yeah, no salvage title, nothing like that. Just pricing it to move it as soon as possible, and we just found it at the right time. Because there are people who are selling these similar years in mileage for like 10, 11, 12. Whether or not it's worth that, I don't know, but people are paying it. So
yeah.
I think I got really lucky with this one.
Nice. All right, so what are some things you like and dislike about the interior?
Yeah, so first of all, the biggest thing that I love, and I kind of grew on me instantly, but the shifter right here is so... A lot of reviews that review any version of the 500 will talk about it, how it's so ergonomic and just convenient. But you can tell it looks goofy, and like it turned me off when I first saw it because I thought that was so weird, how it looks like a Honda CR-V or something.
Yeah.
But it's super convenient. I mean, like when you're driving, you don't have to move your hand very much to actually shift gears, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the rear seats are out too. I forgot.
Yeah, the rear seats are out. Excuse me, they've been out for probably about a year now. Okay. Like the first month of ownership, I took them out.
Oh, we never use them. I'm 5'7", 5'8", and my head bumped the ceiling in the back seat, so it was take two cars was the better solution than grabbing anybody back there. But
see it there. But I'm looking at the gauge I put in, this Pro Sport boost gauge. This is the factory gauge right here, which like it does work, and people say it's like close probably to how much boost you're actually making. From what I've understood though, the factory boost gauge reads what the ECU is calling for boost, so it's saying like at this throttle position, at this gear, whatever, we should be making this much boost. So that's what this is reading. This is reading actual boost pressure in the system.
Yeah, that's what we actually tapped off to get a true boost reference, to have a true
right, because your ECU can be calling for 15 pounds of boost, but if there's a leak and you're only making some, or whatever, like whatever other factor impacts it, this reads actual boost. So
it's pretty slick.
Yeah.
How much did that set you back?
Gauge was like $80.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. And it's cool because you can change the colors on it too.
Yeah.
Like you can go between, it'll just flash all of them here, like blue, red, white. And there's a peak warning, which is kind of cool. I think at my tune right now I run close to like between 19 and 20 PSI, depending on like weather conditions, all that, because I know it's a wideband.
Cool.
But just cool to have.
Yeah, definitely.
My favorite part, by far.
Oh yeah, the COWL intake sounds freaking amazing. I love it.
Yeah, it's I wasn't really sure what to expect. I mean, I was like, I knew that it was going to be loud, but there's no video you can watch, including this one for you guys watching it, that doesn't justice. Like, it gives you an idea, but just how loud everything actually is. Like, for reference, if you own one of these cars or have driven one, especially with the back seats out, you know how good the exhaust sounds from inside the car with the windows up. It like makes you want to drive it with the windows up more than with the windows down, because you get so much cool sound coming from just the back of the car behind you. When you're at anything more than like quarter throttle now with this intake, you can't hear the exhaust at all, which is like, it sucks because that's a cool part of the car, but the intake sounds so
That sounds fantastic. That doesn't get old.
The best part is the little scream that it does. It's, it's so fitting for the car.
There's so much personality. That's like why I love this car so much. Okay, so the age-old question that everybody asks you when you're walking around, either people love or hate stickers, but let's go through these because we gotta know.
I want to point out first, and this is like a shameless plug, but you're not the one doing it, so it's fine. Eric of Casual Car Talk makes his own stickers. He's got like an industrial vinyl printer that he uses, so there's that. So they're super accessible. So that's just to preface this a little bit, because it's goofy.
Yeah, we're not going out of our way to spend like $30 making these. We're just bored on a weekend or quarantined and have nothing better to do.
But no, I've always liked the look of stack stickers on like a back windshield, and then also like the quarter on there.
Yeah.
These quarter windows are useless on this car. They don't do anything. I took the back seats out long ago. But anyway, so I've just kind of done, like, I really loved this Assetto Corsa one, so I got that. That's actually a custom design that we made, that we pulled from online. Obviously the Casual Car Talk, and then from there it was just like, what could I do that's funny?
I love the OK Boomer one.
Yeah, that would piss people off, because this car inherently it's not built to upset people. It's built to let you have a lot of fun for not that much money and just enjoy driving, but it makes people upset in a way that you just wouldn't believe, like that I've never seen before when people are driving by on the road. So,
I'll be honest, it's a U.S. thing. Like it's definitely a United States. We want our big V8s, and nothing wrong with that. But
I just think it's so fun when you see a little silver egg pull away from you, and it sounds like a Ferrari, and it has rally armors, and it says "chopped" right above a big AXELBACK. Like there's something inherently beautiful about that thought.
It's so true. And then you got the Sparko, because why not?
Yeah, I was gonna do something Sparko in this, and then I never did, but I'm not taking the sticker off.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get some racing seats.
Coney Yellows from the factory. SILA Concepts was kind enough to give us the shitty, stupid intake that we then used to make our holy cowl. Nothing against SILA Concepts. It's just like, don't buy anything from 500 Madness. Which is why I've got the Speed Motive Performance on here. Lorenzo Abarth is what he goes by on Facebook. Either runs or helps run that shop. Best place to go, in my opinion, for any performance mods for this car, speedmotive.com. Danger to manifold. I just couldn't help. It was too funny.
It
And
is
Shop,
funny.
if you don't know, Mighty Car Mods. So we got that. We were shopping for shoes the other day, and they sold stickers. So I got that. Those were we got the thick stickers.
Yeah, the thick of the Hoonigan.
And so I figured I needed more. But this one is my favorite, and people either love or hate this one. I've owned a lot of cars. This one I've owned like the longest in the past like 5 years. I usually sell cars within a couple months. No issues at all.
We made this the other day. I'm only this big, but I'm a Lamborghini, really. Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah, and this is just like another perfect like canvas on which to put your stupid vinyl. But yeah, the Jeremy Clarkson quote's awesome. If you haven't seen that.